everyone. So today I am going to do a wash and go with Camille Rose Curl Maker. I have used this before. It never really quite worked for me. It was always like one little twinge that I wouldn't like, but recently I got it to work really great for me, so let's see how it goes. So what I'm doing is I'm using one of my favorite leave-ins, Oyin Handmade hairdo. I really like this, especially in the summer, because it's light but very moisturizing at the same time. So I don't feel like it weighs my hair down, but it's good for me in all seasons. I'm definitely getting the moisture that I need, and you know, it's not going to make my hair hard, and it gives you good moisture for multiple days. And I was trying to bang it out of the bottle because it is almost gone, so I have to kind of bang it out with my hand instead of using the pump attachment that it has, but I guess I'll have to handle that another time. So when I'm doing my wash and go, during the leave-in section of my wash and go, I used to do it in 8 sections. Now I kind of do it in 4 just for the sake of time. If you want to do it in 8, like you apply your gel to make sure you are very thorough with your application, you can also do that. And how many sections you do is going to be dependent on how thick your hair is, how long your hair is. So I'm just going through and I will apply it. I think usually when I get to the larger section of my hair on the right side in the front, I might do 2 because that's where my side part is. But besides that, the rest of these, I'm just going through, smoothing it down. If I sense like any tangles, I'm going to try to get the tangle out, but I don't really, at this point, I'm not really running my fingers through my hair a lot because I don't want to mess up my curl pattern. And as always, make sure you are sure to get your ends so they are nice and moisturized. So that's pretty much what we got going here. So I'm gonna speed this up and I will talk to y'all in just a second. Okay, so now we are at the good part. This is when I am applying the gel to my hair. When I apply my gel, I always do 8 sections, well, unless I'm feeling lazy, but it's usually 8 just because I feel like that gets the most saturation of the gel on my hair, especially on my roots, so I can get multi-day hair and then also prevent some tangling going on. Before, when I would try to do less sections, it would look fine on the surface, but then I would feel under my hair and I would see that there would basically be no product there, and I did not want that. So I'm using probably a quarter size amount of gel on each section, and then if I feel like I need a little bit more on my ends, if I can't get it, you know, down my entire strand on my ends, then I'll use maybe like 1 or 2 more pumps, but it's usually 4 is usually fine for me. Again, like I said, with the leave-in, this is going to vary depending on the thickness of your hair and also how long it is. I know when my hair was like 1.5 inches, I was barely using any gel and my gel lasted forever. Now that my hair is much longer, that is not the case. So here we go, just applying. And then also, I think it's really important to make sure you are kind of squeezing the gel into your hair as you're putting it down your strands. As you see, I'm smoothing several times on each strand just to make sure the gel is not sitting on the surface, because if the gel is sitting on the surface of your hair, that can also make you have white flakes, and that is something that we never want with our hair. I have not gotten white flakes with this specific gel, but I know especially with thicker gels, if you don't rub them in enough, it's kind of nasty when they start to dry. So this is just me applying it. I'm going to do this on all 8 sections, and then I'm pretty much good to go with just my finishing up the application of the gel on my hair. So once again, let's speed it up and Okay, we are almost done. So now that I've smoothed my gel on, like the top of my hair, and kind of I feel like it's at a good place, I put my oil on my ends, and just, sometimes it's a moisturizer, sometimes it's an oil, and then I'm usually just smoothing my hair down just to make sure I'm not seeing any strands that look frizzy or they're out of place or they're doing something weird. And I'm pretty much done here. So what I do next is I shake my hair out because I don't want, I don't like that matted hair against your head look. And my hair is totally wet right now. It still looks a little wet cat hairy to me. So now I'm getting my DevaCurl DevaTowel, and I am going to put this on my head and leave it on, depending on what I'm doing, probably around 30 minutes. I'll put that back on my hair just so I can kind of get that excess moisture out of there, because I don't like sticky hair all over my shoulders. And I'm good. Okay, I am back, and I'm going to blow dry this for a little bit. I let it air dry for probably like 15 minutes. Well, in towel dry. 1, 2. Get some air time on it. Okay, this is my T3 dryer. I've had this for like 4 years. Okay, so I'm back. And so I blow dried my hair for probably 5 minutes or so. I hate blow drying my hair, so I really don't do it until it's dry. I really just don't want it to drip on my clothes. So I've let it air dry for probably like an hour more. It is still very wet up here, so I have not like finished my hair. What I usually do is when it's fully dry, I fluff it out. I'll just use a little more dab of oil or something. It doesn't have to be that oil. It could be any oil that I have. And then I'll also like pick it out and fluff it out, make it bigger. So one of the reasons why I like this gel is because even though my hair, like I haven't fluffed my hair out, it's still pretty soft. It's not crunchy, and it's not like total cat hair. I hate cat hair. So, and when I say cat hair, I mean like that wet cat hair where your hair is just like not, where it just it looks like you're at the pool, maybe like the beach, but you're supposed to be out and about. So anyway, so I'm gonna come back probably tomorrow, because it's gonna take the rest of the day for my hair to dry, and I'll show you what it looks like, and then I will also do the review. So stay tuned for part 2. All right, see you later. Bye.